My latest single is called Back Home, and it's a very, very personal song for me. Um, in February of 2009, I lost my job that I'd had for many, many years. Um, we were still in the production of the album script, and we were still recording songs. So obviously, everything that I write about is affected, by what's going on in my life. Me and Derek Hoyme, the owner of Save the City Records, were sitting at my house one night, and we decided that we needed to record one more song for the script record. And I had in my mind that I wanted to work with a certain producer, and his name is Paul Wright. He is a former artist on Goatee Records and just a great guy, and he's been a friend of mine for years. Well, me and Paul went in the studio, and I had already wrote a song, Back Home, and I presented it to him in demo form, and Paul just was like, well, I really like this song, but I don't feel like it's personal enough. He goes, I want to know what's going on in your life. And so I started telling him the story of, what's going on in my life and the horse. He's like, oh man, he says, that's it right there. I want to hear what's going on in your life. I want to hear what you just told me. So I went home that night and I completely rewrote the entire song from scratch. Hook, chorus, the chorus, the hook, the lyrics, everything. I brought it back to him and he was like, all right, this is the stuff. And what I did in Back Home is I compared my struggle, which, indeed, I guess we can all relate to struggle, versus the sacrifice Christ made on the cross, and how it really doesn't even compare. The sacrifice God made for us goes far and beyond any problems or anything that goes on in our life. And so when you listen to Back Home, I hope that you can relate.